To living pain-free.
It's just a light little push.
And pill-free.
It makes these instant results. It does not take heavy work.
Melt your pain away. Coming up. Melt out meds.
Does not take time. It does not take heavy work.
It's easy and free.
You'll notice a change immediately.
You wake up every morning aching with pain. Do you spend your days downing painkillers to keep the hurt at bay? Have you given up that there's a healthier way? Well, today I'm introducing you to a woman who was in the exact same position until she made a revolutionary discovery. And now she lives pain-free and pill-free. Please meet the woman who's unlocked the moves to melt your pain away. She's the manual therapist turned fitness and health guru who has unlocked the science to manage your pain like never before. Sue Hitzman.
So this is going to stimulate the lymphatic system.
By manipulating the architecture of the human body, she has helped over 50,000 people melt away their pain.
Melt is a simple self-treatment technique to restore the natural balance of your body. It uses precise movements so that people can stay out of chronic pain. Without medication, I know pain firsthand in my own body. I had so much pain, it was debilitating. I started learning more about connective tissue, the seamless, important system that keeps you balanced, stable, and efficient. The great thing about the MELT method is that it makes these instant results.
I was having chronic foot pain, and through the foot series, I was able to alleviate that pain and prevent surgery down the road.
I suffered from knee pain. I was able to go back to my physical activities again.
I want to help people rid themselves of pain once and for all.
Sue's joining us. She says she has solved the problem of chronic pain with her program, MELT. So what exactly does that mean, to melt?
The MELT method is a self-treatment technique to teach people how to get out and stay out of chronic pain. As a manual therapist, I've seen thousands of people come through my practice, painkillers and just in this debilitating pain, and I wanted to empower them to get out of my office. So I started developing techniques, and I have witnessed people transform their bodies, teaching group classes across the country and in my practice, and now I just want to share it with more people and help people really get out of pain without all the meds.
And how does it work exactly?
The MELT method treats the cause of pain, and most people don't know anything about the cause of pain. It's connective tissue dehydration. And there's three important things people need to know. Is that number one, it's happening to every single person every single day. If you don't do anything about it, this dehydration accumulates in the tissue, and it begins to cause stuck stress, and it is what accelerates both joint compression, joint pain. It creates inflammation, and over time, it's what accelerates the aging process and makes pain chronic.
How do you, I mean, I never thought of hydrating connective tissue. How do you do that?
That's right. Well, connective tissue is, just kind of get a sense of this. So this is just a sponge with no fluid in it, right? And so it's stiff and it's inflexible. Right. Connective tissue is a fluid-based system, and when it becomes dehydrated, it gets stiff like this. But if you know how to tap into connective tissue, you know, like I could kind of bring water into it, but then I actually have to start working the tissue. Connective tissue, when it's hydrated, is flexible and buoyant, and so when you compress it, it goes back to its nice original state. So we need this so that our joints stay stable, so that our muscles move efficiently, so that our digestion is healthy. It's even what keeps your skin toned.
So just so I'm clear on this, you're arguing that connective tissue is sort of like a dry sponge or styrofoam. It's crinkly and it doesn't really move that well. That if you can learn how to hydrate it, either by what you put in your body or how you manipulate the tissue,
that's right,
it becomes flexible like this.
That's right. These cells are responsive to different types of tension and compression, so people can do it to themselves.
So let's show everybody what this connective tissue really looks like inside the body. This is remarkable footage. We've never shown footage like this before. So just give us an orientation. I mean, what are we looking at here?
This is the connective tissue system under high-powered microscopes. So what you're seeing are collagen and elastin fibers bathed in fluid.
So let's run this now. Show them what it looks like actually when it's being moved around.
Right, so connective tissue morphs and adapts. It's a three-dimensional architecture, and here you can actually see blood vessels. They're piercing through this tissue. Your tendons rely on connective tissue so that they glide and move efficiently. So when connective tissue becomes dehydrated, instead of looking like this glorious spider's web, it kind of turns more like into a cobweb. Things get tacked down, things start to get stiff and unstable.
So this is actually collagen that we're looking at here.
These are collagen. This is what collagen looks like, and everybody knows collagen is so important because it not only keeps your skin toned and keeps everything nice and tight, it's actually what keeps your body moving efficiently so that you don't have pain.
All right, so we've got some moves.
Yeah.
We're going to get into this, and I want folks at home to remember these moves because they're very doable.
That's right.
You argue there's only two tools that we need. We need this.
That's right. So this is a soft roller. So you need soft tools, and I also developed some soft balls that you can apply to your hands and feet. So if you're going to treat connective tissue, the thing about connective tissue is you need to go in with a nice, gentle type of pressure, not too heavy, not too deep. So if you don't have a soft roller, you could roll up a yoga mat, or you could just take a beach towel and roll it up to lie on.
Okay, so we're going to start with back pain. This is one of the most common ones. And you don't need this ball yet, but you'll want this for what we're going to do a little bit later on.
That's right. Okay, so Dr. Oz, we're going to see if you have stuck stress in your body. Let's take a look. So I'm going to have you lie on your back.
I've got 4 kids. There's no way I don't have stress.
I bet you have stuck stress, yes. And again, it's not just emotionally and mentally, it's in your body. Okay, so if you lie on your back, I want you to notice this part of your back right here. Does this part of your back feel like it's on or off the floor?
No, it's definitely off the floor.
Off the floor. And this is something that everybody can assess for themselves because if this area of your back is off the floor, you're actually assessing stuck stress. This is going to compress your neck and your low back. So let's get rid of it. Let's see if we can do this in a real quick shot here. So you're going to lie on your back. And the very first thing you do, knees are bent, feet flat on the floor.
Put my jacket here so I can show my back to everybody. There. Buttoning up. It would be formal here.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Bend your knees, put your feet flat on the floor. Okay, so the very first move you're going to do is called gentle rocking. Put your hands on the floor, and I want to see you just start to rock left and right. So your connective tissue is here to provide balance and support. It helps your nervous system guide information. So you lie on the roller, you're lying on your spine. That's why you want a soft roller. We never have pressure on the spine. You rock for about 30 seconds, get the body prepared, and then put your hands on your hips. I want to see you try to tuck and tilt your pelvis. You're going to kind of roll your pelvis under and over. Then keep your pelvis relaxed. Put your hands right on your rib cage. And I want you to think about just taking some nice big breaths. This is as easy as it is. It does not take time. It does not take heavy work. All you're doing is restoring the movement of the tissue around your diaphragm to create that release in the spine. So let's see if just by doing these 3 things that makes any difference in your back. Doesn't feel like we've done much, but go back and reassess. I know it's not a lot.
Oh, no, it's interesting. The whole lower back is touching.
It drops down, right? Yeah. So what you're actually feeling is that release of fluid through the spine, and this is what's going to regain some of the space in the low back that people lose.
Okay, and show me the neck again. If you don't have this, you can just roll a towel up, you said,
That's right, yep.
Where
so lie on your back again. So let's try a little more stuck stress, which I bet that a lot of people have stuck stress that is being trapped in their neck. A lot of people sitting at a desk all day long. So just turn your head side to side and just assess something for me. I want you to just notice how your head moves, notice if you have any pain, and then lift up your head. You're going to place the roller behind the base of your skull. I want you to turn your head a little to the side, and I want you to massage right here. Nice and small, not very heavy, right? So he's doing it with this real easy compression. And notice that you're on the skull. Come on over on this side. So if you have neck pain, you don't cause pressure on your neck. I know when people have pain, they want to rub and inflict pain where they have it. You don't put yourself into pain to get rid of it. So let's reassess. Bring your head down and just turn your head right and left. What do you feel now?
It's loose.
It hydrates it up. And that's what it is because what we want is we like movement. We like when our bodies move efficiently because this is what keeps us pain-free.
All right, now come teach me about migraines and headaches, which are very common issues.
So, yeah, so this is a ball that I developed. It's real soft, so if you didn't have a ball like this, you could use maybe like a little dog's ball or something, or a Kadima ball, like a paddle ball. Okay, so you have people who have migraines. 300 million people across the world have migraines. It's an epidemic for sure. So just squeeze the ball a few times. We used to think that migraines were something of a vascular issue. It's actually a neurological issue. So if you squeeze the ball in both hands, you want to make sure that your grip is the same in both hands. And a lot of people feel it's offset. So then just take the ball down. You're going to take your other hand. I just want you to push your hand on the ball. And then you're going to decompress. And I want you to put the ball underneath your knuckle. And I want you to push the knuckles. You're just going to push on each knuckle just one time, one gentle pressure. You see, it's not heavy pressure. It's just a light little push. That's all you have to do. And this stimulates the nerves in your body. So now rinse. You're going to go up the arm, right? So we're going to rinse. We go up the arm. So once you tap into the nerve endings, now you want to drive the fluid across the nerves, drive it back up to your skull. And this is an easy way to bring that fluid back up and really decrease some of the tension that migraines cause.
How long until it works?
You'll notice a change immediately. That's the great thing about connective tissue because it's a fluid system. It makes immediate changes. If you go into compression gently, it makes lasting results. That's why you don't want heavy, like a golf ball or a hard roller.
Or a softball.
Soft, yeah, real soft.
All right, coming up, the foods you can eat can also play a key role in relieving your chronic pain. Find out what foods can melt away your pain. It's next.
Up next,
Pain prevention water.
food and drink to melt away your pain.
This will decrease inflammation.